What's up, guys? I just got in the water. I'm at a lake that I've never fished before. I've heard some good things about it, and so I'm really excited to be fishing here finally. I've been wanting to for a while. I've just never gotten around to it. It's May 1st right now. I'm going to be doing a mystery tackle box slam for the month of April. I'm going to be using the April box. I've been pretty busy lately. I haven't been able to take it out on the water yet, so a little late, but I'm going to be doing it now. So we're going to be trying to catch the biggest fish out of the lures provided in the box. I'm not going to be going for a traditional slam where you catch a fish on every single lure, just because conditions don't always work well with that. So I'm going to try to pick a few of the key baits that are in the box that I will be able to catch a good fish on, and try to catch some fish on them. So enough talking, let's get catching some nice fish. Now I'm going to do a quick rundown of the lures inside the box, and I'm going to try to get right to fishing. So first off, we have the BK swim baits by Net Baits. It's like a watermelon black flake color. Pretty good. I could definitely be using these. I got some swim bait hooks from my last month's mystery tackle box as well, so I'll throw those on there. And it's a good big fish bait, so we're gonna start off with those probably. Next up, we have the Thrasher by Bruiser Baits. These are really cool little looking topwater baits. They're kind of like a plastic frog with the nice tail. The tail is definitely where it'll have lots of the action. Then we have some plastic frog double hooks, and that's pretty cool by Mustad, 4/0 hooks. Then next up we have, let's see, some fishing reel oil. That's pretty cool. I never really used that, so probably good incentive to use it now. Flip that over. Then next up we have the Diving Bee by Bagley. That's pretty cool. Deep diving crankbait. Nice little color. Good color for this water clarity we have here today. It says 0 to 16 feet. I don't do a bunch of deep cranking, but a good way to come out of my comfort zone and hopefully catch some nice fish. So we'll probably throw that around a little bit today. And then what I'm probably the most excited for today in this box is the Kustoms baits micro jig. So I love jig fishing. If I can catch them on jigs, that's what I'll be throwing. So I'll definitely be throwing that in here. And then last but not least, we have the Pro Sizzle Junior by Livingston Lures, a little walking type bait. Pretty cool. So that's the most expensive lure in here. That goes for 12 bucks. So pretty sweet, good deal. Definitely worth it. I love the Pro. The Pro, you get a lot more hard baits and full packs, not sample packs. And then you have, of course, your Dibble Digest and your scratch off. So now let's get into the regular box. First up, we have the XRM Spy Bait by Reaction Strike. It's pretty cool. Spy baits. I've never used them. I've heard a little bit about them. They seem like nice little lures. There are pike in here, so I'm hoping I won't lose this to a pike, but we'll have to wait and see. Then next up we have the Hula Popper. That's pretty cool. I like hula poppers. They're nice for open water fishing, top water. Again, it's a little not ideal conditions right now for top water, but I might throw this around a little bit. It's been a little warm recently. The water's in the low 50s right now, I think. So then next up we have, let's see, Rage Craws. I'll definitely be throwing these. I might throw them as a trailer. It's pretty good action on Rage Craws. I might want a little more subtle action today, so I'm not sure. I can either Texas rig them or throw them in a trailer, but if those claws are giving off too much action, I might need to just Texas rig them and drag them on the bottom or something, but we'll see how that works out. And then we have a Beaver Tail by Lewis and Wright's Bass Fishing. Nice little beaver type bait, flipping, pitching. I can throw this Texas rig into some cover. These don't have as much action as the Rage Craws do, so maybe I can throw these on the trailer or just Texas rig them, throw them in the cover, see if we can get some nice fish on those. And last but not least, we have the Weedless Jig by Wahoo Fishing. That's pretty nice. I like jigs. Like I said in the last box, I got 2 jigs. That's awesome, perfect in case I lose one to one of those nasty pike. That's enough of the talking. Now let's take these lures out, and with all these lures we gotta be able to catch at least one nice fish. So let's get to it. Oh, there's a fish. First fish on, guys. Nice. It's like my 3rd cast. Can't tell. He feels like a decent one. He's holding his ground a little bit. Pulling me. Yeah, I think this is a nice fish, guys. Awesome. Hopefully this isn't a pike. Yeah, he's pulling some drag out. Nice on that Pepper Custom Baits jig. And it's a nice bass. Wow, that's a good one. Oh my gosh, I've been here for I don't know how long, but not been long. I've made 3 casts, and I just got this nice bass. This is a personal best. Here's the bass. beautiful, beautiful looking fish. Nice. It's 6 pounds on the dot. That's my new personal best. Finally, I've got a decent number of 5s, never 6. Third cast, great start been never fishing here before. Hopefully it's not a fluke and I can catch a few more nice ones like this. But big pre-spawn female. Let's get her right back in the water and catch a few more like this hopefully. There we go. There's a fish. Nice. That's a decent bass, nothing huge. Got him in that, right under that log. Sweet. I'm still using that Pepper Custom Baits micro jig. And it's maybe a 2-pounder. But man, he's fighting like crazy. Sweet. Maybe more than 2 maybe. Let's see, got him. Nice. There yeah, he's about 2. Sweet. Pepper Custom Baits micro jig and that Rage Craw. There's the fish. Decent fish. Nothing huge, but maybe 2-pounder. Best one for a while. I haven't caught. It's been a while since I've caught a nice fish. I caught like 5 right away. The 6-pounder, the 2.5, and 3 smaller ones. And now I got this one for another 2. On that jig again. I should probably switch over. I'm just I have so much confidence in the jig now. I'm just throwing in that cover. He choked that. Look at that. There we go. That's a good fish. Nice. Wow, that's another. That might be a 4, 3 or 4. Let's see. I haven't got a good look at him, but that's a nice fish for sure. He was right up against the bank, really shallow. It was right as I threw him. He grabbed it right as I threw it. Must have been right in front of his face or something. Yeah, he's a 3, maybe 3.5. Yeah, he grabbed it right in front of his face. I thought it was a snag because it was like there was weight so quickly after it hit the water. Nice fish, just right in the snout. Try to jump there, it looks like. Maybe not. He's a little tired out. That's good. I want him to throw my jig. Doesn't look like it's in there that great. Got him. Nice. Oh yeah, that was barely in there. This is why you want to keep a tight line. Check that out. That's all it took. Wow. This is going, he might be pushing 4. This is an awesome fish. 3 pounds, 14 ounces. So I've got 2 nice fish today, 2 decent ones, and a few smaller ones. So all in those jigs. I'm gonna try to throw a few of the other baits I got in the boxes since I got so many. They're all good baits, just it's a very deep lake and it's hard to fish other things since most of these fish are hugging structure and near the bottom. So let's get this fish right back in the water. Try to catch a few more before it gets too dark and we head home. Quick look at her. Let's get her back in the water. Another one. This is a better one. Yeah, that's a good one. No, that's a medium-sized bass. Like a 2-pounder probably. Awesome. Right after I just caught another little one. Little guy, but this is a decent one finally. I really cannot catch them on anything but jigs today, man. I'm throwing these jigs right up into the bushes, cover like this. He inhaled that, wow. Little chunky guy. Let's get it back in the water. Alright guys, this is going to be a wrap on today's video. I'm pretty happy with how it went, especially since I've never fished in this body of water before. As far as the MTB Slam goes, I only caught fish on the Pepper's Custom Baits micro jig. I had 1 fish on the beaver bait, a little guy that got off, and then I also had a pike on the Wahoo fishing jig, the weedless jig. I had one on there. I'm assuming it was a pike. It broke off right when I set the hook. This guy's got some pretty bad teeth, so they'll do that to you. But overall, it was a real good day. I caught some real nice fish. 6-pounder, almost 4-pounder, some 2s, and 1 that was just under 2 pounds. So I'm real happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to get your own mystery tackle box, if you use the code GET499, then you can get your first box for $4.99, and you can upgrade to the Pro box if you want to as well. So it's a real great deal, awesome product. You get definitely worth your money, especially the Pro version. I would suggest getting the Pro version. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.